Okay, guys, we are back with another episode, I think 23 or something like that, and we are about to head into the Seymour fight, but first of all, let me tell you what I've decided to do with the Lulu's level up. So there's a lot of stuff to consider. Basically, one very important thing is we want to get the highest possible tick speeds, right, on all the characters that we're going to use, specifically pertaining to Riku and Lulu, because their grids intersect a lot. So with Riku, we're going to want 62, is that right? I think, wait, I have it open here, sorry about that, yeah, 62. Okay, so that's just the game, like, auto-inputting up for some reason whenever you tab out, so yeah, 62 is the highest possible tick speed we can get on Riku. So she's currently at 48, which is not far away, and I've planned out the routing a little bit on the sphere grid, and yeah, it's looking like basically 62 agility will not be a problem. So we have some leeway in what we're going to do with Riku, and then for Lulu we're going to want 44 agility, which is basically double that. And she can get it pretty easily, it seems. We're going to probably put her on Riku's board here. The way we'll get some agility with her is we go here, we go with quick pockets, which is also a very useful ability to have anyway. Then here she can get up to 44 agility pretty quickly, so if this is like this horse, we'll also get some from here. Hold on. This one, there should be a forage. Wait, there isn't. Oh, so that was actually, yeah, I guess that's the agility sphere I used, I see, okay. So it's up here, yeah, okay. So yeah, we're also gonna get an agility sphere, so it's also +4. I think I put that, yeah. So I remember there being +4 agility here for sure, because I actually also checked my other run and yes, there are some slight differences in the sphere grid, but I did check my previous run, like see how the sphere grids were, like to make the calculations easier, because then I can see actually how many level ups I'm gonna have by the end of the game, and roughly at what point I can expect to be how strong, right? I'm not gonna copy the same build because I mean it was my first run. I don't think I made the perfect decisions by any means, but I just used it as a reference point, right? And yeah, so I'm pretty sure there was a +4 agility here, so I guess that was the agility sphere, of which I'm almost certain we will get one in this area. So is there a better place to put that then? Like here, maybe I can put an agility sphere here if we get it in time, or here. This maybe is better. Yeah, so, okay, well, first of all, let me tell you what we're gonna do with Lulu. We're gonna put her down here, first of all. That is because we will want, as I've said, the HP and MP spheres. We want Lulu to get them, obviously, because I do feel like we'll be using Lulu a lot as our damage dealer, because she just gets good equipment from boss drops anyway. Like, she can get Magic Booster and have MP cost and stuff. Also, Yuna, I think, could get some good stuff as well. Like, you could definitely argue that maybe Yuna would be potentially a better damage dealer, but it just wastes so many resources, right? You have to give up a special sphere to teach her double cast and multiple black magic spheres for all the spells you'll need, so I feel like Lulu is, in a run like this, the optimal choice for a damage dealer. So there's no doubt about it, she wants these MP and HP spheres, right? She wants to be as tanky as possible, and then obviously you also want as many other characters to get that as possible, and another character that will obviously be using is Riku. I mean, Riku is just overpowered, like in every kind of run you can do in this game, doesn't matter if it's modded or vanilla or whatever. And basically, I think the optimal place will want to put Riku, because I want her to share those spheres, and there's also good agility here, is this part of the board. So we'll want to use a return sphere on this Ultima thing. And that's kind of the main reason why I'm gonna try to rush the Ultima as quickly as possible. With Lulu, there's just one problem here. Do I want these agilities on Lulu? I don't need them, but it would be kind of nice to have them. It's a really tough call what to do about that. That's not a decision we'll have to make this episode though, so I can go ahead and do this already. I'm gonna do the HP and MP ones also here. There's another very interesting tech option to consider, by the way, which is putting people on Kimari's grid via Lancet or Flare. Because the good thing there is, let me show you, there are 3 empty nodes here, so this is another 3 nodes where it would be extremely easy to share stuff between characters, basically. Because if we put a bunch of characters here, there's practically everything you could ask for on this board, so everyone could start here at either Flare or Lancet. They could all get these 3, because you have to pass by this middle node anyway. And then they can just kind of like go scurry off to whatever part of the field or grid that they need for their own respective stat builds. That's also something I'm very strongly considering, but that's probably something we'll be doing towards the very end of the run if we do it at all. Because I'm almost certain I also want to put Lulu up here, because there's such a high concentration of magic, like really high magic startups over here, so I'll probably need at least 1 return sphere to go here. I mean, how much is this? It's +4, +3, +2, okay. +3. I mean, that's a lot for just a couple of level ups. You also get this MP here, there's also 40 MP here and 200 HP. If I wanted to, I could also do this for +1 agility, but that's not worth it, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So let's keep moving for now. We'll want the agility sphere also ideally somewhere here, or maybe not actually, because Riku will not have any trouble getting to her agility goal. That's what I've calculated. So yeah, it's what, 48, we need to get to 62, so yeah, we go here. She can just kind of get it here as well. I could just get it on Lulu's board. One very interesting option we can go for is actually this Demi as well. No, wait, Demi? It's Bio, where's Demi? Maybe I did mean the Bio. Is this Demi? No, it's Ultima. Wait, where's Demi? Okay, hold on. This? Oh, this is Demi, okay. Oh yeah, they're connected, okay, I see. Yeah, but we would want to start out with Bio then, okay. So we can go to this Bio with Riku, and use a black magic sphere under return sphere basically to jump here. That's +4 agility already, then here we got +2 again. And here there's another 2. Got another 2 here. And there's a +4 here, and yeah, that's already enough, I believe. So that's definitely an option. However, I could also just start here, honestly. Like, yeah, no, I think what I'll be doing is probably I will get these with Lulu, and I will put stuff here as well. And then with Riku, because her level ups won't be ready yet by the time. So, like, basically, if you look at this, if we want to rush Ultima as soon as possible, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 level ups we need. And Riku only needs 1, 2, 3, 4 more to complete her grid. So there's probably going to be a slight point in time where Riku is gonna have level ups, and then we're not gonna have the ideal way to spend them yet, because she wants to use them here, but we'll either have to hold level ups on Riku, or for now we use one of these key spheres. And 1, 2 additional level ups for this +2 agility, and then 1, 2, 3 more for +4 agility, which is probably worth it. But I'm not that confident, to be honest, that it's even worth it. So that's 6, and then here we'll also get 8, and then also another +4, which would be 12, so that's 18 agility, which is already more than she needs, so yeah. Maybe we'll hold the levels, actually. But she needs a little bit more, though. If it's just this, it's not enough. If we have just +12 from here, that's gonna be only 60, so we'll need 2 more agility at least. So I don't know if it's worth it to use a key sphere for just this +2 agility, because we're gonna have a bunch more level ups after this, even after she fills out the soul part. We're still gonna have to go somewhere else. I could just go in this direction. There's a +2 agility here, and then she'd be maxed out on agility, but I don't know if that's so optimal. So those are really the considerations. I could already also start putting her on Kimari's grid at that point to just use these, and then she can get some HP, I guess. And a little bit of agility here, which she might want, and then some defense. It's not a terrible idea, it's looking pretty decent to do that. And then basically I could choose to skip this little part if I want to and instead go here as well. And then just grab these magic ups, which is also a very good option because then we'll be getting these. What I saw in my last run, by the way, is that you do have enough level ups and like traveling spheres to do both, by the way, so I can kind of go here, get these, and then also go here and get these magic ups. It works, like it's not exclusive. But we would want our power spikes to come as early as possible, right? Because I think the post game is going to be a bit difficult. Okay, so what's also potentially going to be difficult is the Seymour Omnis fight, because I know for sure that's one of the few fights that has gotten like a complete overhaul. It's not at all what I remember it to be. Super different. I've already taken a look at the notes in the change documentation. I don't know if we'll want Magic Booster. I don't know if Demi works for the fight. We'll start with Magic Booster, we can change it later. Perhaps this is an opportunity to use this, by the way, because I don't think it inflicts Confuse or Slow. I don't think it does, I'm not sure though. We don't want any of this. Probably HP is okay. Kimari's not really gonna be used, I'm pretty sure. Sensor, whatever. Maybe Ice Strike could be a liability here, so let's go with this. Okay, it's not fine. Looks okay to me. Okay, let's save here. Okay, that was certainly a lot to think about, and we're gonna head into this fight now. Yeah, so you saw the Steer Grid stuff, all the setup and stuff. Actually, what about this? Do we want Rook, maybe? Pretty sure at the very least you don't want Warrior anymore. So yeah, we'll head into the fight like this. I know, as I said, this fight was changed completely. It's super different now, and we're gonna have to figure this out together. I'm basically not familiar with this at all. I know he's susceptible to slow, but I've actually prepared something interesting here. I had to set this up on OBS, that's why there was a little cut here. This fight has a very complicated mechanic behind it, so we'll actually take a look at it together here. I just have to switch over. This is the change documentation if you've never seen it before. This here is the part on Seymour. So basically the way this will work is, also I really love this song, by the way. Wait, no, you can't even hear it, can you? No. Yeah, okay, I think I didn't set it up in a way so that you can hear the game, even though I'm showing this, but I can hear it anyway. We'll be back to the game in a bit. So basically it depends on whether it's an odd numbered or an even numbered turn, right? So the way this will work, apparently, as you can see, this is the part we're looking at. First of all, if all 4 Mortiphasms show different elements, we'll basically get full broken into Ultima, which will probably just wipe us out. So yeah, we definitely don't want that. What we do want is to get into these branches where he has at least 2, right? Where he has at least 2 of some kind of element, because we can't have 4 different ones. And then we're basically just gonna go down this chart. So for the first of each element he has, he's gonna use like power, magic armor, mental break, corresponding to fire, ice, thunder, and wind. Apparently that's how it works. I hope I'm not misinterpreting this. If he has 2 of an element, he's going to use Brimstone, Black Ice, Electroshock, Aqua Toxin, corresponding to the elements. That's, by the way, Riku's Limit Break, or Overdrive, sorry. Like, from the mix stuff, if you remember it, like, it should apply Poison, Sleep, Darkness, maybe Silence as well, I'm not sure, so we don't want to get hit by that. Ideally, we'll always want to block that with a Null, because we don't have the ability to customize for armor that would block the sleep effect, and I think if we get hit by sleep, it's practically game over. Auto life is the only thing at that point that could still save us, I believe. And then, if it's got 3, it's gonna use Hepta, Firaga, Blaziga, Thunderga, Waterga, which probably is fine, actually, because we should be able to use Reflect on this. And fourth, same of any is Ultima, so again, we need to prevent that. However, he can't really get rid of his magic break, I think, so if we have Shell and he's magic broken, maybe it's actually fine to get hit by Ultima. I'm not sure how much damage that deals. We just don't want this to happen, because then we'll be mental broken as well before the Ultima, which would probably suck a lot, and then on even numbered combo casts, it's completely different. Again, so there is going to be a tetra of these elements, which again we can block with Reflect, which is probably going to be essential to this fight. About the Jaw spells, I don't actually know if it's possible to block these with Reflect. I have no idea. If I had to guess, probably no, actually. So we'll maybe want to set up nulls for that. On odd-numbered combo cast turns, I would ideally like to not get mental broken. That's probably the worst of all. So we want him to ideally not have any water, but I guess we can't always prevent that. And then I have to choose between giving him 2 of 2 elements or like 1 and 3. If these can just be reflected normally, we'll probably want that. However, honestly, this is also not too troublesome if Yuna can get 2 turns to block this. There is a chance it'll just hit the same character twice or 3 times, I believe, instead of going once to each character, because that's how it seems to work whenever I use these with Riku. That wouldn't be great, but we can always throw a remedy or something, it's okay. So for that, I think either strategy works. Assuming Reflect is a thing that works, I think we can go with 1-3 or 2-2, should both be fine. And then for the even number turns, it will really also have to depend on whether this can be reflected. If yes, then 3-1 seems okay. Okay, I don't know what Divine Fire does, by the way, or Ice Cold Water. I assume I can just block it, because it says all characters, I assume I can just block it with the appropriate null, so we can just reflect these and then block this, so 3-1 seems good, right? Because it's less turns that I have to waste, and then also 3-1 here seems good as well. Alright, let's head back into the game. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this document to the side, because I'm gonna need to read this while we're fighting. Oh yeah, maybe some other stuff as well I should have shown you. No, I think that's the most important stuff. The rest doesn't matter too much. I mean, it matters, but like I don't think you need to see it on the document. So what also matters, of course, is he seems to have a counter, basically. If you hit him 6 or more times between his turns, he seems to counter that, so maybe we don't want that. Did I already slow him? I don't think so. I didn't do anything, right? Yeah, okay. So, no slow yet. He is susceptible to slow, according to the document, which you may or may not have seen. So this is like my first attempt, just like a trial thing. So let's use one of these again. Threaten works, but only once, I believe, again. And he also breaks his threaten if we hit him 6 or more times between turns. I don't know what the counter does. It's called Purify. I have no idea. You can also read the scan text. It says uses 4 skills per turn, some magic, some physical, some special based on how many of the same symbol he has. Alternates between 2 distinct groups of skills on even versus odd turns. He also counters if it's 6+ times in between his turns. And the sensor text, you would have seen a glimpse of it. Physical attacks sometimes phase through him, but 3 times aim is enough to prevent that. I don't know if we'll even deal physical damage. Is he susceptible to poison? Let's see. Does it say anything here? Yes, okay, we can use poison on him. We can also silence him once, then he's gonna use silence proofify, which is maybe, hopefully, enough time to set up reflects and stuff. I want shell as well, though. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, paste, yeah, slow. Titus can't really do anything meaningful. Oh yeah, no wait, I could attack the bottom already. I mean, it doesn't matter that much this turn. So right now he has 4 fires, right? I believe the ones facing towards him are the elements that count as being active. Let's do like this. Okay, let's hit this one, because melee characters can only hit the bottom one. Also, what the hell was that? Why did he just like teleport to the side? Wait, is a part of the arena unloaded actually? Oh, might be. Okay, I don't know, something weird seems to be going on. We want silence, right? Let's maybe do like this. Silence Buster. What do we have to worry about? So only power break. No, wait, fire is power break, yes, and then he has one thunder, so it's gonna be armor break. So he's gonna do one power break and one armor break and nothing else, right? Oh wait, we could have also just left it because Ultima also. Why did I think he can't? He can still Ultima when he's silenced. That's stupid. I could have just left it and it would have only been one power break. Okay, that was stupid as hell. Whatever. Oh no, he just skips his turn, I see. Okay. In that case, I suppose it did not matter. Or maybe it did matter because it's actually good for us then. Where are the curtains? Am I blind? I just didn't go enough. I didn't go down enough. Okay, so now we have everything we need, I think. Don't really know what to do on these turns now. I'm gonna try to inflict poison here with the Poison Fang. That works, wonderful. Perhaps I should magic break him, but maybe after his turn. How many times did I hit him? I think not at all. I mean, I used slow, I don't think that counts because he had his turn technically with Silence Proof and Poison, so we're nowhere near triggering his counter, even though I would actually like to know what the counter does. Now I can't use magic on myself except this spell, I believe. Yeah, I don't know, I could use Reflect on him to buff myself. There's really nothing worth doing here. Okay, there's a power break and Brimstone. Okay, that worked. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I expected would happen, right? Why did I not use the thing for the Brimstone, by the way? The Null Fire. Poison, Sleep, Silence, Darkness, okay. Let's do this. Gonna have to heal pretty much only with Riku here. Have power and armor break. Maybe armor break is also not so great, huh? Shouldn't he have... Oh my god, look at that. He's never getting a turn again. Yeah, so, okay, what is it this time? It's gonna be an even numbered combo cast with, I guess I was wrong. I thought these were supposed to spin after he takes a turn. Okay, so if it's gonna be the same again, then he's gonna use a Tetra Fire, which hopefully will reflect. There's gonna be... Oh yeah, also, how can I make him maybe not be absorbing the fire? That could make it difficult to kill him. But once he's full broken, I suppose I should have enough time to kill him like this as well. Do I already have the spheres to teach Riku full break? I think I do, right? So, okay, and then Fire Raja, we'll want to definitely see if that's reflectable or not, because that's going to change a lot. And then just set up like a Null Fire for the Divine Fire, whatever that is. This works through Reflect, right? Okay, it does not work through Reflect, damn it. Okay, now, well, now we messed some stuff up. However, no, we should also reflect everything. I really thought that worked through Reflect though, to be honest. So what do we do then? Maybe I'll give him Reflect, like maybe one of the Morties. Where's Reflect? Let's give this guy Reflect. It's immune to Reflect or what? I don't really know what that was about. Wait, can you even use this on enemies? Yes, you can, okay. So now that's ice or water? I think that's ice. So we'll want this. It's immune like that. Okay, maybe Reflect. I mean, but I have to though, there's no way. I can't win without Reflect, without having like the wards and stuff. Let's try Reflect on Seymour maybe. Usually bosses just punish, that is the problem. Wait, what is... oh, okay. Now we have this, no, we don't have the double HP thing yet though. So usually bosses will kind of just detect if they have Reflect or not, and then if I also have Reflect, they'll just use spells on themselves. I think that happens a lot in this mod, so I ideally wanted to avoid doing this. But let's try. So it's water now, okay. Okay, oh, but it's only one person. Okay, this is big trouble then. This isn't good at all. Let's just see what happens. Can I get it on another character? It's just only Yuna. Okay, you... wait, what? That was supposed to go on all characters though. Okay, now they changed. Okay, that's weird. What was that? The Blizzard Jar only hit Yuna, but it says all characters on the text document. He also dealt more damage to himself than he healed. Okay, there's some really curious stuff going on here. I'm also a bit worried about his overdrive, but I don't think I have to be that worried. Yeah, can always threaten him, gotta remember that. That's gonna be an outnumbered turn again, so yeah, I mean that's honestly worse, because if we cannot have the nulls... But I have to have Reflect, right? Do you guys think I can survive without Reflect? I don't. Let's just try this and see how much damage, basically. Okay, that's not a lot. That's... yeah, okay, so if that happens, I just lose, you know? Okay, yeah, honestly, it could be possible to survive the Ultima. Maybe if we stack some focus and stuff. Might not be so impossible. Oh, but this fight's really gonna be complicated now, won't it? I have to think about how to handle this. This is really not great. Okay, maybe we start on Waka. Or do we? Maybe like this. Do I want to try not having Reflect? I think I don't. This just seems like a bad idea. So what if I don't have nulls? I mean, that Brimstone stuff can always just end me, honestly. Of course I have this, I know the Tetra Elemental, but I don't really want to use that. I'm hoping I don't have to use that. Do you have anything else that could be useful? I don't think so. Could always dispel myself between his turns, but I don't think that's good. Like, not at all. I can start off the fight with all the nulls, of course. That's probably a decent thing to try, but we'll run out of them very quickly. Okay, we'll try to get all the nulls on and Reflect, and then just hope that lasts us long enough, maybe. Oh. Right, oh, I forgot. We can just miss. So maybe I start with Threaten, but I don't want to start with Threaten, because then I have to have Orinen, which is not great. Okay, first of all, let's do this. We want that full break. very confident. I'm confident enough that I want this that I'll even go back and save, because, yeah. Pretty sure I'll need that for very many bosses, not just this. Is there anything I can change here? I mean, the wards are okay, but, like, not that good. It's rough, it's really rough. Okay, let's see. We also have to take turns on all the characters again, of course. I'll start with this party this time. I think that's kind of better, honestly. Should I try this immediately? Okay. So I might just have to reset until that lands, to be honest. I don't have the time to use 3 times aim at the start, come on. Also, it worked the first time around, so... yeah, so we're just gonna die here, right? Yeah. It's just Ultima. I'm just gonna reset until I hit the full break, I feel like. It's gotta be worth it, right? Unless it's just really hard. It's like less than, let's say, a quarter likelihood of working, then maybe it's not worth it. I also wonder if this isn't better, maybe, but probably not. Okay, there we go, that one hit. Good. No, do I want to threaten first? I think maybe yes. I don't know if I even want Shell, to be honest, because all the stuff that's magic damage you kind of reflected anyway, right? It's just the special damage we gotta worry about. So, but we do this. No, maybe not. Maybe. Can I still... oh god, this is so bad. This is so bad. Let's try not having Shell. We all have haste, yes, good. Let's set this thing. Oh yeah, wait, I was supposed to cast all the nulls before doing that, but whatever, it's too late now. I didn't have the time to do it anyway. I would have to just start out differently. Then how do I survive for now without haste? It's so hard. What if I spin all the ones to only get breaks and then like one of these AoE spells? Might have to be what I do. I don't really know what else I could do. I don't think any of these do anything. Can still give people Shell just in case. So what's happening now anyway? It's an odd numbered or even numbered combo cast, because it's an even numbered turn, but it's still the first combo cast. So I think he's gonna do the break stuff first, and then we're gonna have to deal with Brimstone, right? Yeah, undead everyone, so we lost. Or no? Wait, he's so slow that we can actually survive the Brimstone. That's crazy. Oh, I can't use Asuna either, I have to just remedy for the sleep. Next up, it's gonna be the Tetra Fire, then Firaja, which will all reflect, and then Divine Fire, which honestly didn't even do anything last time. What? So you can't reflect it after all. But it's only one character though, why? Also, he is slowed, right? No, he's not slowed, wait, my bad, we did threaten, right? Yeah, this is looking difficult, but I'm sure we can find a solution. Like, the worst case scenario, we'll just have to use a bunch of Tetra Elementals, which could come in very handy for Seraph, which is Penance in this mod. I really want to avoid using even a single one of these if at all possible. I don't know if it is possible though. So next up it's gonna be the breaks again and then Brimstone stuff, yeah. Maybe I could have not healed Riku, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Yeah, there has to be a much better way of doing this. I'm gonna have to take some time and just think for a minute after this attempt. So I'm definitely doing a lot of things very wrong. I should also attack here. Yeah, so it's gonna be black ice now. I don't really want to deal with that. And so if I were to do this, by the way, just experimentally. Okay. Yeah, the problem is just he heals too much. So I think, yeah, I definitely want to experiment with that. So if I hit more than one, will he still absorb it? So right now he absorbs ice and he has 3. So if I were to get rid of one of them, let's say, okay, not this, let's do this. Oh, that doesn't work? Wait, how am I supposed to hit them? Okay, hold on, let's try Lulu. That works, okay. It only spins it once though. Okay, so do you still have... Oh, okay, now he just nulls it, but he doesn't absorb it, so we can actually win with poison if we do that, but then we're gonna need a bit of a different setup. Problem is we kinda want Yuna because she does the whole shelling and reflecting in the first place. Riku obviously is indispensable as a healer. We're also gonna have to buy more Elbat potions again, I'm pretty sure. So I'll go ahead and do that as well after this attempt. And then, yes, so, I mean, other than Riku we can't heal with anyone because we will have reflect and then Tidus. I guess we don't need Tidus, do we? Maybe we can have like Lulu instead of Tidus in. Yeah, that could be it. So for now, this attempt's also over, obviously. Let's just go to the next one. And yeah, I'll do the shopping for the Elbat potions and then I'll see you when we're ready again. Okay, so we ended up taking a bit of a break between that previous point and now. However, I was thinking about the fight and so first of all, I think I want to break with the reflect strategy. It's kind of not working. I was hoping the jazz builds were reflectable, but they're not. So yeah, I basically have to choose between the null elements and reflect. I think I'd rather have the null elements because the statuses are just so annoying, and I don't even feel like we're consistently surviving with reflect anyway, even if you don't account for the statuses. Yeah, also another thing, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but his limit, I'm kinda gonna have to fill Yuna's limit as well before his fills. So I'm not sure if this is right. Maybe Rook would be better. It's hard to say really, I don't know. Not warrior, that's for sure. Can I change anything with equipment? I think this is fine. Oh yeah, also as you can see I've changed the formation. I think this is actually better to start on, and yeah, okay. Let's try like this. We go for haste, go first, then full break, which usually hits, but it didn't. Okay, so this is the problem. Then after the full break we're gonna be threatening. I mean, I'm gonna have to reset this anyway because the full break didn't hit, but let's try it here. Let's see if this works. Not that it matters anymore, but okay, it doesn't work. I guess maybe I just got lucky in the previous attempt, I don't know. So basically, regardless of how probable it is, I'm just gonna keep resetting until that happens because like, I looked at the turn order and stuff, and really it's so much more complicated when you don't get this. I've also experimented with if you miss the first Silence Buster, using another one with Waka. Also just completely messes everything up, makes it way more unreliable, so I'm literally just going to keep resetting. I don't care how many tries it takes, I will just reset until we hit both of those moves back to back, and guess I'll see you once that happens. Hey, that was fast. It was actually the very first attempt I did after that cut. Cool, okay. So as you can see, it's probably not that rare of an occurrence. Okay, so now I have to hit one of these. Wait, why did it turn the other way? Hey. Wait, do physical and magical attacks turn it differently? That's not good. At least we don't need another null. Yeah, that's really not good. Okay, at least it's looking like we'll get the limit break or overdrive, so I can also switch back to this. Next up... Uh-oh, does Titus have any to entrust? No, okay, so I think we're screwed, guys. Uh-oh. So what's gonna happen? So he's gonna use White Wind, no, sorry, Hyper Mighty Guard, and then... Oh yeah, the White Wind is only when he dies with the Auto Life, I see, okay. So how much HP? Yeah, I don't think we can realistically kill him before he gets an overdrive, so... We're probably gonna have to put up with him using the Hyper Mighty Guard once, and then once that happens, he's gonna have Auto Life, and then after that he will use White Wind. So I have to kill him twice, basically. Okay, so that's what we use the Ether for on Riku. This is so bad. I really needed Yuna's Overdrive, and it was gonna be such a safe turn as well. There's no danger of me dying, I just had to put my overdrive. Now I'm screwed, I think, because I assume Requiem is just gonna kill me. Let's use Auto Life, maybe. I'll have to dispel him on slow. Pretty sure we're gonna die anyway, so don't care about the Purifier at the moment. We're good. I mean, it's pretty close though. Wait a second, hold on. Can Yuna get a turn here? Oh my god, we're actually fine. That little bit of damage I took on Riku actually saved us. We are actually fine, believe it or not. I want to see how much damage this deals. Maybe we could have survived this, let's see. Yeah, no, okay, we were not surviving that, good. Good thing this happened. No, I can't hit anymore. And let's go for a null shock here. Okay. Oh wait, it's water. Oh yeah, we saw the auto life at least. So what do we want to adjust? This thing with Yuna on Rook could be risky, but we saw that Comrade wasn't doing that much either. It's probably better than Rook though, but also less consistent. Because if Yuna gets it, it's really bad. I think we'll just do Rook again, and then I'll just try to swap to her double overdrive weapon more frequently. Do Fire Raga and nothing, yes. Yeah, it's really bad here at the first turn. So we are seriously getting unlucky with this. So did that get rid of its negative effects? It should, right? Yeah, okay, so I have to... First of all, I have to spin one of these again. We have to obviously resurrect Yuna, we have to slow him, there's so much stuff. Wait, but is he also not immune to silence anymore? Yeah, it's gonna throw the attempt if it doesn't work. Otherwise, I would just have to do this. It's either this and then... No, wait. I think this is better. Oh god, we're wasting so much stuff. I want a full break before using... No, wait a second, is this special damage? It should work, right? I'm pretty sure he's not gonna die though from this HP. Let's do Demi. Maybe next turn I can kill him. It's looking good, I would say. We wanna hit one of these, let's do that now. And I suppose it doesn't really matter which one of the nulls I go for. Maybe actually Auto Life is the one to go with. Do I think Blue can kill him? Probably not, I really don't think so. Oh yeah, he's not magic broken. That's gonna be bad. I think I actually wanna maybe Auto Life Yuna. Or we do Null Shock. Let's do Null Shock. It's a very decent chance we'll just die here. Yeah. Okay, we got pretty close. Was a nice try. It was definitely a nice try. Why is it not working, man? It's so weird. Oh no, this is just awful. This is the worst. This will not work out, I already know it pretty much. We are absolutely screwed here. Yeah, okay, you know what, let's just reset. This is not working out. Although I can try some stuff, I guess. Like, does this work? No. Just healed for 18,000? There's really not much to do with Riku. I don't like this, but whatever. Getting so many turns now, though. Pretty sure we've got all this. Guess could also just do an old side, why not? For later. Oh, look, I got 8 for once. Okay, if just one character dies, I'm fine with that personally. I think now is not the time for weapon switching though. Kind of stuck on this weapon, I don't want to have it equipped on Yuna. Also probably don't want to attack. Once is fine though. Or do I want to attack? It's always the same thing. If I think I can't prepare in time, I should attack. Guess now is a good time to do this also. Oh, this is sort of the end of the turn, if we should need it. I mean, I guess. Okay, this would be what now? This is Hetra for. Yeah, okay, I think I'll attack. Oh, I guess this wasn't even enough. Okay, it's Tetra, Ice, Water, 1 Blizzard Jar. Okay, let's do it like this, I guess. I just wanna apply Null Frost and hope it's gonna go okay, I suppose. Or I could just attack, but let's not. It could be worse. Oh, actually very good. Oh, perfect. Amazing. That was very good. Then arguably should not have healed, but it didn't really work that well to not heal last time, so we'll heal, I guess. That's 2 attacks. Is there anything good we can do? I mean, we'll just be passing turns on Riku pretty much. We all have Shell. Yes, but no Protect, but that's okay. Because I could take a turn on Kimari now if I want to. I guess, why not? Or maybe I should have fed these. We're gonna slow, I think, immediately after, and then dispel with the other turn. Oh, we just full break again. I have not missed that in a while. Maybe actually not Demi at this point. I think Demi is still better though, just a little bit. But he does actually have a weakness, actually. Let's hit the weakness then. Or maybe I should hit one of the wheels, I don't know. That's very good damage. So I could just switch to, like, nah, let's not. I'll just summon here, tank the Requiem. A slight problem, I actually forgot which one's coming next. I think it's gonna be Aqua Toxin the next turn. I think so. Alright, let's hit him first. Then Daga and then this. How much HP do you have left? 21,000. Okay, we're gonna kill him after he takes his turn. At least hopefully gonna kill him. I could copycat. No, let's not. Let's definitely not do that. Sounds like a terrible idea. Does everyone have haste and protect? Kinda getting tired at this point. It's kinda hard to keep track of this. Been trying this for a while. Or thinking about it. I mean, it hasn't been that long, but like, still, I don't know, I was already kind of tired going into it, you know? Yeah, I guess this is the most important one, even if it's only one character that's missing it, and then we'll just set this up for later, even though we will probably not need it right now, if I'm not mistaken about which one's coming next, that is. So right now I would have to attack with fire. Let's go with the Aether with Ulu, like with Riku, I mean slightly more with the Alchemy. I doubt we're gonna need that entire MP pool anyway, but yeah, just in case. Could also auto life, but probably shouldn't. Let's just stack more of these. Okay, magic, armor, mental break. Okay, that was perfect. That was the perfect turn, really. Okay, so he's about to die. Then I guess what do we want for that? I can use an all bat potion here. Just for added safety. Could kill him with a gem as well, maybe. Fire gem. I think that's a good idea. Okay, never mind, that wasn't even close to killing. Don't know if this will work, like will this hit him in a second form? I think not, right? The auto life procs after both hits, so there's no point. Let's just do this. This time I would not mind getting purified. Okay, this is looking good. I think we're gonna win this time. Even took a turn with Kimari already. This is gonna be just Tetra stuff, Tetra, Thunder, Water, and Ice, and then just one Water Jaw, which will kill someone. Can't do much about that. Let's hope I hit this. Okay, very good. We have Null, Tide, and Shock, I believe, at the moment. No, it's Frost and Shock, right? Okay. So let's do the Tide. You really wonder how much Demi, not Demi Fury, sorry, the Firaga Fury or whatever would deal. Oh wait, what? That was already... Oh yeah, because of the slow, right, I forgot that also counts. Okay, that sucks. Is Shell more important than healing? I think we can do both anyway. What am I talking about? So this Shell... Also someone's mental broken, aren't they? Who's that? Oh, it's Yuna. Okay, so she's probably dead actually. Should I switch her out? No, I don't think so. I should not. Should just try to hope Lulu survives. I'll also use a... No wait, he counters every hit, so I can't use Poison Fang. Not just the 6th and 10th. Also, if I were to hit him with attacks 10 times, you would use Purify and on all our characters apparently. We could also use Reflect actually at this point, it's not even that bad. Not yet though. Let's wait. Which one doesn't really matter, does it? Sunal Shock, I guess. Alright, okay, looking very good. I think we got this now. So right now he's got a serious weakness, which I would like to explain. Yeah, I think he's just dead this turn. Should be. Just do double Water Ga, and then the Water Ga Fury should finish him off. I would be very surprised if this didn't kill, so yeah. Gonna highly assume this kills. Yeah, there's no way that the Water Ga Fury doesn't kill, right? That wasn't even with Magic Booster. I'm gonna strongly assume this will kill. If it doesn't, we're in deep trouble. Okay, worst case, what can I do? Kinda nothing, which we would just die, worst case. Okay, let's, just in case, you know, I'll just use some of these. You can use a Poison Fang, actually that would guarantee a victory, wouldn't it? If I... No, it wouldn't, because I also need to survive a turn. Okay, let's just use Water Gems then. I'm going for the kill here. From now on we'll get Purified, of course. Yeah, there's zero shot, this isn't killing, I don't even need to use the Fury at this point. Let's use Flare, why not? Not Copycat. Okay, yeah, I mean, there's zero shot, this isn't killing, there's no way. Yeah, okay, we got this, good, we finally won. Isn't the music supposed to stop, by the way? Okay, that's 3 level ups, alright. And we got a Tetra Bracer. Yeah, okay, so episode's pretty long already. I think I'm just gonna cut it here. We'll do the level ups next time. See you later.